for joining. And today I'm very happy and I'm feeling blessed and feeling fortunate as well that Mr. YK Verma, he is one of the renowned professionals in India and very good professional and very well read. Like he traveled all across the world and he's having a very vast experience of more than 30 years. So I realized that nobody else can be the best person to start with for a professional, especially management principles. So Mr. YK Verma has worked with Nestle, Heinz, as well as other top institutions as a management faculty. And moreover, he is also my mentor. So since last 20 years, we are having a great bonding. And I'm feeling fortunate that you guys are lucky more than me that you are going to get management skill from him. And the best part with him, I have realized in my life that he will make you very clear with your concept. So your understanding will be 10 times better than what you are today. So you are fortunate. So utilize this as it is, as many questions you can ask, please ask. And I'm pretty sure he will be the happiest person to answer you in a very, very polite way. With this, I would like to hand it over to Mr. YK Verma. Please, sir.
Thank you, Neeraj. Thank you very much. And it's, yes, you are fortunate, but pleasure is mine. And, it is always pleasant feeling to share, what you have learned to the younger generation, because like we have spent 30 years. So
Right.
I don't want that they should also spend 30 years to learn.
Right.
Because time has changed.
Right.
It's a fast delivery time. So I'm really happy, and it's my pleasure, to share whatever I have learned in my life with the young people.
Right. Yes, sir. I have already given you this multiple sharing option as well. So you
Okay.
can share your PPT and you're a co-host, so you have all the rights. So with this, I'll be available, but I will request to take with your own student now onwards for next 8 sessions, they will belongs to you. So they have every right to ask you, connect you and question you and clear their doubts. Right, sir?
Sure, sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Good. It's a slideshow. Okay, so do we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. So during our 8 sessions, we will be talking about the management, marketing management. And we will have, some rules. Rules are not, to bind you, but to make you more liberal. So whatever I speak, whatever I say, if you believe you understand, good enough. If you don't understand, and if you have any questions, please don't wait till the end, right? So you can ask a question at any time. So there is no breakage of my flow. Okay. So that's the only rule I have. And so we start with this topic. And in fact, I was hearing Neeraj, he was talking about the engineers, and he was, aptly right that they have a lot of technical knowledge, but how to pass on that knowledge, how to convince people, so that they really lack. And you won't believe, I have conducted sessions in an organization called CRIS. I'm sure you all must be aware. CRIS. CRIS is a railway. All these softwares, all the things what railway has, that is given by Chris. So I have conducted sessions for them in the skill development, for engineers who were almost right from the young engineers, 25 till 55 years of age. So he's absolutely right. You should have management skills, and not only that, you should also have the human skill. Because anything uh, now in today's world, everything is available on a tip of your finger. Anything you want to know, even if you want to know how to fly a plane, you can Google it and you will know, right? So knowledge is apart, matlab it's abundant, and it is not that I can give you some knowledge. What knowledge I will give, that would be only 5-10%. You can have 90% of the knowledge by yourself, right? So yes, I will give you some knowledge, no doubt about it. But more than that, I would give you some things which are not there on Google, right? So some unique thing. So if you have come here and if you are interacting, we are having a session. So I'm sure you must take something which is not available on Google, right? So then it makes a difference. Okay, so starting the session. Can you hear the music? Can you hear the music? Change what is possible. That is beautiful. Now, Neeraj has mentioned that change is inevitable, so you must change. And what I say is change what is possible, that is you, right? So what we do, I must introduce myself little bit. We have one of the training company that is called Perfect Square, and that is training and business consultancy company. And under that, what we do, we are changing people. We are changing people. Now, can I change you? Can I change you? You can open your mic and respond, please. Can I change you? Yes, no. Can I change you? Yes. No. Please respond.
Sir, can I answer?
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. The thing is, when it comes to change, it is only us that can change us, unless and until we realize that it is the necessary time to take steps in order to change ourselves. That is only how we can really change ourselves. Like everybody around us can eventually guide us, but it is up to us if you want to accept the fact that we need to change or not, or work upon to make that change.
What's your name?
Sam Samiksha.
Samiksha. Can you clap for Samiksha, please? She deserves a clap, right? Wonderfully said that I cannot change you and nobody can change you. There is only one person who can change you, and that is only you. Unless you plan to change, nobody else can change. यहाँ पे Neeraj will get many speakers. They'll come and go, but they will not be able to change you unless you want to change. But we are changing people. Now, how is it possible? Now, I cannot change you, but I am changing people. How is it possible? Can somebody tell me how is it possible? You're right.
No,
Yeah.
can I see?
So I think maybe you are just influencing them or showing them the right path, and when they think that yes, this is right, so they change.
Yeah. Wonderful. What's your name?
So Swati.
Swati. Okay. Swati has, she also deserves a clap, because what she mentions is absolutely the same thing, which I wanted to say, that although we change people, but like Samiksha mentioned, that you can change only when you want to change. But if we influence your thinking, then you will change. And not only influencing the thinking, but giving you something better. If I can give you something better, then only you will adopt the change. Otherwise, you will not adopt the change, isn't it? Nobody changes for the worst, right? Everybody changes for the betterment. So, in the 8 sessions, what I'm going to do is I'm going to influence you. I'm going to initiate thinking in you, and I'll try to give you something better so that there can be a change in you, which can make you better human being and which can help you in your future, endeavors. Now, this coronavirus. It's a microscopic organism. Even with eyes, we cannot, see this. Now, this was the situation before coronavirus. And after coronavirus, this was the situation. What is the world's population? You can open your mic and speak. What is the world's population?
Billion.
Yeah?
1.6 billion, sir.
How much?
1.6 billion, sir.
1.4 billion is the population of India. What is the world's population? Anyone? Yeah. Samiksha, I think you're speaking, but your voice is not coming.
So I was just making a guess. It might be around 3 billion or something. 3.5 or 3.6.
Okay, you have reached half the world.
So 7 billion, I believe.
Yeah, it's about 7.5 billion, approximately 7.5 billion. What a small creature, for a small creature, what it did is he changed 7.5 billion people, right? We did not change the coronavirus. We changed ourselves with a small microscopic in front of us, microscopic organism. It changed the entire world, right? So that is how it fits so well, that change what is possible, that is you. So before changing somebody, let's see if we can change ourselves. Now, here I want to also mention the second aspect of learning here is that you mentioned the world population, right? And if I give you 2 minutes to Google it, or if I ask you now, what is the world's population? So I think everybody would say, right? 7.5 billion, approximately 7.5 billion. Now, this is what I want to tell you is that knowledge is instant. You can gain knowledge instantaneously. So just 30 seconds before, you are not aware of the right world's population, but after 30 seconds, you know the population of the world, right? So knowledge you can get instantaneously, but the skills, like Neeraj mentioned, management skills, behavioral skills, human value skills. Now, these are developed over time, right? It takes time. So it is not that I do not have a marketing skill, or I do not have the skill of influencing people. So after 1 hour, I go home and I attend a lecture. So I will I will be perfect in that particular skill. No, it will not happen. You will only get knowledge here. When you apply that knowledge, then you learn the skill, right? How many of you drive the car? You can raise your hand. You drive the car, you drive vehicle, two-wheelers. Yes, right. So when you learned driving on the very first day, you only had a knowledge that ye haath mein race hai, paon mein brake hai, or whatever. Race se gaadi chalegi, brake se gaadi rukegi. Now that only you knew, that was only knowledge. But then you practiced it. First, you learned it, how to drive on the road. Then you learn to drive the scooter. Once you learn driving the scooter, then you became, capable of driving in difficult situations like crowded areas. You all stay in Varanasi? Yeah. So, how to drive, that particular scooter in a crowded area or in difficult traffic, right? Now, that is called competency. So once you have the knowledge, then you develop a skill. And once you have that skills, once you sharpen that skill, you become competent, right? So what organization required is not knowledge, not skills, but they require competent people, isn't it? So anybody would hire a driver who is only skilled driver. That means only he knows driving, but he cannot drive in different situations. So anybody who wants to hire a driver, he will hire a competent driver, right? So make yourself competent in whatever you do, right? So knowledge is not just enough, skill is not just enough, but competency what is required. Okay. So as I mentioned that if I change thinking in you, if I initiate a thinking in you, there might be a possibility that you will change. So anything what I talk, anything what I do in the next 8 sessions, so that my aim would be to initiate thinking in you so that you can adapt the change. Okay, so now these are the different things what we do, providing knowledge and skills, energizing and motivating people, providing expert support, and helping organization to reach, achieve their goals, and most importantly, thinking process, right? So we initiate the thinking, we enhance your thinking, we open your thinking so that you can think better. If you can think better, you can do better, right? So not that A+ guy, person who has scored 99% marks or 100% marks, he is the best person. No, if he has scored 100% marks but he is not able to think, he will not be as good as a person who has scored just 60% marks but he is a think tank. So he would be more preferred person for the employment, right? Okay, these are some of the organizations which we have given the consultations. So we give consultations as well, to the organizations and the research firms. So on a particular topic, which is my expertise, which is our expertise, like infant formula, sales, marketing, regulations. So those are our expert area. So wherein we provide consultancy to these companies. These are the organizations which I have interacted with. Neeraj has already mentioned. that I have worked with Nestle for 25 years. So I was handling infant nutrition in most of my career of 25 years. So you will get a lot of knowledge about infant nutrition, marketing of infant nutrition, baby foods. And then in the Heinz, I was working as a business head, where we were handling the special nutrition business, the entire team. And then I launched after 2 years. Heinz was sold, to Warren Buffett and 3G Capital. So Heinz was bought over, and after that, in 2014, I had to leave Heinz. And after working with Nestle and Heinz, I thought, I have worked for the best of the companies. So now let me share, whatever I have learned. So I launched Perfect Square Training and Business Consultancy Company. And that is how, other organizations, kept on attaching, and I interacted with them. I'm also faculty at IIFT. So that is Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, which is 15th in the rank, All India, one of the best institute for international business, right? And there I'm teaching competitive strategy, management of strategic alliances, and international organization behavior. So this is the recent star in my portfolio, and really it's a wonderful interacting with these students. Okay. And Elemente is a food company which I have launched couple of years back in 2022, that is 2022. This company I have launched, and so it's in the initial stages. It's a startup. So we will talk this about more when relevant topic comes up. This company, in 2 years, I have taken to all the e-com challenge, partners, Amazon, Flipkart, Zio, and internationally, it is present on eBay. It is also present on Walmart USA, which is a very commendable thing for a startup to get listed on Walmart USA. So that was only possible because of my expertise of handling regulations, food regulations. That is how, I got listed in USA. This company has future products, which will decide, the nutritional status of 1,000 days of life. That is first 1,000 days of life. That is 270 days of pregnancy, and the first 2 years of life. So 730 days, first 2 years of life, and 270 days. That is how 1,000 days. So it will unfold many products which will uphill the nutritional status of this very sensitive stage. Okay. You have heard about rapid fire? Yes. Can I ask you, all of you, to open your mic? All of you, please unmute your mic. Is it done?
Yes, sir.
One person has done it. Samiksha. Okay. Everybody has done it?
Yes, sir.
You say yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry about the voice. No problem. What we'll have is, we'll have a small rapid fire round. Okay. So I'm sure you are aware, what happens in rapid fire. So I will ask you a question, and you all have to reply instantaneously, right? As quickly as possible. Don't worry whether you are heard or not heard. everybody has to speak together, right? On one time, not that one person speaks, everybody will speak together. So can I start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Khushi
Amisha
Kamikro.
Singh,
Your age?
Nisha,
17.
A for
18. Apple. 18.
A for apple. Very good. Everybody said A for apple? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Anybody said different thing? No. Okay. So what you can do is you all deserve a clap because you said what I have on my slide,
Yes.
right? Now, why did you get clapping? Not for telling A for apple. You got clapping for telling something which you learned when you were 4-year-old or 5-year-old. So you have a sharp memory, I should say. You really have a sharp memory because you remember, what you learned at the age of 4 or 5. But you have so many things with A, right? Aeroplane, alligator, art, ape, angry, whatnot. But you never use that. You never use that. Now, first thing, if I have 10 people and if I ask something to 10 people, and if everybody says the same thing, then do I need 10 people? I just need 1 people, right? So when you join a company, if say 10 people joins a company, now the organization wants every second person to be different in thinking, right? They have to be different in thinking. If everybody right from top to bottom thinks the same thing, so they will do only one thing, right? So they will have only one option to do. But if there are 10 people and all these 10 people think differently, you will have 10 different options to choose from, right? And do you know who is the most successful people? Who are the most successful people?
Who
Yeah.
have different ideas.
Pardon?
Who have different ideas and then
Can you name anybody? Can you name anybody?
can um sir, I guess there are plenty of them, like the founders of
Yes. Yes.
we can also say we have some matrimonial apps, right? Like they have changed something. Earlier, what people used to do was they used to get all those marriage proposals from their
Right.
relatives, and
Right.
now they have changed. And
Correct.
now,
Exactly. So you not only relatives, but the whole world is open. So that's a innovative idea. Absolutely right. So as she mentioned, there are a lot of people, founders, like founders of Apple, founders of Facebook. Now all these are innovative people. Yeah, innovative, different innovations, different. Nobody has thought, and they have brought. Nobody has thought, but they have brought, and it is damn successful, right? So, if you see when you're born with a lot of curiosity, with a lot of thinking. Children, they think a lot. They think a lot, and you will find that 98% of the childrens are different. You will not find one child similar to another child. Now, what happens now here? Here, it's not your fault. Uh, we provide education to children. We provide the same education to children, the same way, everything same, and we start directing them, right? Our teachers, our parents starts directing them, right? Now, in that case, what happens? We 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 become habitual of taking instructions from elders, right? So mom says you have to come home by 6 o'clock before it gets dark, right? So the moment 6 o'clock, you will go home, right? So a lot of things are done by our parents and teachers. So what happens? We stop thinking and we start accepting the directions from elders, right? Now, I'm not saying that direction from elders is bad. No, it's good. So elders are meant to direct, young people because they have a lot of experience. And somebody also mentioned that uh, elders should guide young generation, younger people. So elders should guide. So as an elder, I can give you directions, fine enough. I can guide you, fine enough. But I should not take your thinking and start thinking for you. Now, the moment I start thinking for you, you will not think. And that is what happens. So once you are graduated, so you feel everything, something coming from parents, something coming from teachers, something coming from, elders. So you're thinking, yes, you're thinking, but it has been subdued. Now, the moment you join an organization, your manager wants you to think. Now, this is a sea change. Now, you were in a habit of taking instructions from people, right? Your elders, your teachers. But now your manager wants you to think. So you will have to overhaul your thinking process, right? So you will have to start. It is there. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो चला गया. But only thing is you have to energize your thinking process. You have to invent your thinking process and start thinking, right? So that is the main issue happens. What happens is that if I give you something, then you will not think. But if I ask you something, you will start thinking. Isn't it? Like I asked you, what is the world's population? So you start thinking. Somebody said, I wanted to guess. So guessing kahan se aayega? When you start thinking, right? At least, from India, she reached to the half of the world, right? So, thinking starts when you ask. So if you want to generate thinking in people, you must question them. You must ask them questions, right? So that, you may have the answer, but let them find out. If if I fish for you, I'll fish for you, for Samiksha, for Swati, but not for all. I cannot do that. But if I'll teach you fishing, then you all can fish, right? So if I think, so I can think for 1, 2, 3, but that's not sufficient. So everybody should think for themselves, right? Because yes, we do have experience. But is that experience valid now? Has the time changed? Has the things changed? Yes, I may have lot of knowledge, lot of experience, how I succeeded, how I handle the difficult situations. But every situation is different. And that is what I said. A thinking mind can handle anything. A thinking mind can come across any difficulties. A thinking mind, right? So, like I'll give you an example. If I have to start a travel agency, 20 years back, 25 years, 30 years back, then what would I need is, I would need 4 ambassador cars, 1 small office and 1 telephone, right? So this is what I would require to launch a travel company of mine, a taxi company of mine, right? Today, which is the world's biggest taxi company?
Ola.
Ola, Uber, right? These are the world's largest taxi company. How many cars they own? Zero. They don't own any car. They don't own any car, right? It's all, driver's car. They run and they take, they give they take the share, you know. So 30%, 40%. So huge amount is minted. That is how they have become the world's biggest company. Now just imagine, now any experience of opening a taxi company 25 years back today is not as valid as that was, right? So time has changed. So no doubt you take all the advices, you take all the experiences, from the learned people, but decide yourself. Take your own decisions. If you can take your own decisions, number one, you will own it. And once you own the decision, you will not blame anybody. You will not blame anybody, or you will take, all the credits. So, what happens if we do not think? If our thinking is subdued, then what happens? We find difficult, to take decisions on academics, which job to choose, marriage, friends, which friends to keep, which one not to keep, right? So, you see, nowadays marriages are being, not lasting as it used to last, because we take a decision, but we find that, oh, that was not the right decision. You see, people are shifting jobs very often, not like YK Verma spent 25 years in Nestle. If people say, oh, you spent 25 years in today's world, that means either you were not good or the company was not good. I don't know, right? But today, you're 1 year, you're in one company, another year, you're in another company, right? So you find, yes, no doubt, opportunities have come, but we are lacking the right decisions. We are lacking the right decisions. Okay. Now, this is what takes you further, the innovation, how innovative you are, how different you can think. Knowledge, of course, you must have it. And you can get it. That's not a problem. But thinking differently, it's a skill. It's an art. Thinking innovatively, it's an art. It's a skill, right? So you need to practice. So once you practice it, then you can master, right? Okay. Now, who are the science students here? Science students? Okay. So you know that we have two parts of the brain. Right brain, left brain, right? Now, there is one side of the brain which is responsible for our studying, reading, all the stuff which we do, in our academics. Now, there's another side of the brain which is responsible for your creativity. Your creativity, your thinking, your innovations, your ideas, that comes from another part of the brain. Now, what happens? We are using 90% one side of the brain. Hardly we are using the other side of the brain. Okay. Now, as a marketer, the first thing, let me tell you, a marketing person has to use 90% of his other side of the brain and 10% of the brain which you are currently using, right? So if you want to be successful in marketing, you must use other side of the brain. Now, how do I initiate the other side of the brain? First thing, you all are wearing watches, right? In left hand,
Yes.
yes. Please take out your watch and wear it in different hand, in the other hand. So if you are wearing watch on the left hand, please open your watch, wear it on the right hand. If you are wearing on the right hand, please open the watch, wear it on the left hand. Change the hand of your watch. Okay. Now, second thing, how you can initiate the other side of the brain is use your non-dominant hand to do some activities, right? Like don't do major activities. ऐसा ना हो कि you start going to the kitchen and cooking from instead of right hand using your left hand more, right? Like brushing, so you brush with your right hand.
Yes, sir.
Start brushing. Tomorrow you brush with your left hand. Okay. So in a way, the brain which is not being used will start getting used, right? It will get activated. This is the right side of the brain which I want you to activate it, right? So left side is already activated and you have been using your brain, left side of the brain most of the time. But right side of the brain is not being used as a marketer brain has to be, in use. Now, I'll show a very small film. Please try and replicate, what he's doing in the film. Try and do it. Okay. Okay. Now, this was a very small exercise, but you need to practice it. I'm sure you must have fumbled on the first thing, but you can practice it. So that will activate your right side of the brain or left side of the brain. Now, have you heard of Stroop test? Stroop test? No. Okay, now this is another way to activate your creativity, your innovative brain. Now I'm going to show you, something written, the name of the color, but you don't have to name the color. You have to name what exactly is the color, right? Okay. Clear? So you all can open your mic, unmute your mic. And the moment I show you, kindly tell me the color, the actual color, not what the color is written. Okay?
Red.
Red.
Blue. Somebody said blue. No problem.
Orange.
Okay.
Green.
Blue.
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 Indigo.
Purple.
Pink.
Green.
Green.
Blue.
Blue. Red.
Black.
Very good. Very good. I think your brain is working a little better, than other people. So very nice. So now these kind of activities, where uh, your both side works, your what happens since you are using one side of the brain, which is reading, it reads faster than what you see, right? So what you have to do is uh, you have to sharpen your observation skills. You know, it is not only the knowledge, not only what you have that can take you ahead, but it's your observation skills. So now this is what it is doing is it is sharpening your observatory skills, right? So if you are a good observer, you will get a lot of ideas just by observing. You know, I will discuss one of the very famous example, which happened just by observation, right? So I'll share at the relevant time. Okay, so we have learned A for apple. Would you like to learn ABCD of life?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So imagine this is a person A who is standing in front of the mirror, and that is you. I'm sure you all must have traveled by air. When a plane takes off, is taking off in your hand?
No, sir.
No. Good. Taking off of the plane is not in our hand. Now, what is the stage of our life which starts with B and it's a takeoff of our journey?
So birth.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. So, is birth in our hand? No, birth is not in our hand, like takeoff is not in our hand. And landing, no, I'm sure landing is not in our hand. And D is very obvious, right? So stage, resembling to landing of the journey, that is death. Death is not in our hand, right? So birth is not in our hand. Death is not in our hand. So what is in our hand?
Choice.
Choice. Wonderful, wonderful, excellent. It's a choices which are there in our hand. I can choose what I want to be. I can choose my decisions. I can choose my actions, right? That is in my hand. Never mind, birth is not in my hand, death is not in my hand, but in between, like if you travel, so you have the choices. You can start, talking to the co-passengers. You can start, drinking if it has the international flight, or you can watch movies. So that's your choice. What you do during the journey. Similarly, in life, now not only choices, but bigger C. Now, what is this bigger C?
The career.
Challenge.
Challenge. Wonderful. Uh, it's not only choices, but the challenging choices. Challenging choices. Now, if now your choices will decide where will you go, where will you reach, isn't it? So if I take a flight to Mumbai, so if I choose to fly in a Mumbai flight, so I will reach Mumbai, right? And if you choose, your whatever you choose, so that will decide your destiny. Where will you reach, right? So your choices will make the will take you to one of the destiny. Now, the challenging choices will take you to a better destination, right? So the more challenging choices you choose, the far better results it will have, right? I will share just a small story. Do you know this Arunima Sinha? Have you heard? Have you seen? No? Arunima Sinha, she was traveling for a CISF interview. You know, all the airport security is CISF. It's controlled by CISF. So when she was traveling from Lucknow to Delhi, so there were some, there were elements, which were not desired, and those people, they wanted to snatch her purse, and she had a fight with those people, and during that fight, she fell down on the track from the running train. She fell down on track, and she was almost, she broke her leg, and one of the leg, was on the other track, and another train passed over her leg. She was brought to AIIMS, and to save her life, her one leg was amputated, right, to save her life. So she lost one of the leg. Now just imagine what challenging choices she can think in this condition. If somebody has, God forsake, nobody passes, through these kind of things. But if somebody has reached this kind of stage, what challenging choices one can think. So I should not be dependent on somebody, right? So that is, I should be able to do my work of my own. I should not be dependent. But you know what challenging choices she chose? She said, I will climb Mount Everest in this condition. In this condition, she said, I'll climb Mount Everest, and she did it. Not only Mount Everest, but she has climbed all the continent's highest peak. I even cannot pronounce these highest peak, properly, but she has conquered these peaks. Now that is called challenging choices. And the result, I mean, all the fame, whether it's president, whether it's prime minister, and today she is a motivating speaker. She is changing many people's life with her story, and with a lot of her knowledge, right? Now, this is what marketeer does. He or she converts adversity into opportunity. Now, how can you convert adversity into opportunity? Now, that is what, if your mind is able to think, if you have a thinking mind, you can, right? And of course, challenges, higher the challenge, the challenging choices will lead you to the achievements which are much higher. I was in college, long back, and we used to have this sales promotion. So many companies used to come and hire students to promote their product. Right? So I was hired by one of the wine company, which used to make a liquor. So they launched a new product, and they hired, a couple of students to promote their product. I was in Mumbai that time, and I was posted at one of the liquor shop at Bandra in Mumbai. So there were two adjacent liquor shop. So one of my colleague, I was not known to that person, but he became my friend, because it was, almost a month-long campaign. He was posted on the adjacent wine shop. So once we had a free time, so we were talking, and he asked me, how many bottles did you sell? So I said, I sold 4 bottles. Oh, I asked him, how many bottles did he sold? He said 25 bottles. I said, my God, how did you do that? He said that whenever a customer comes, I take him to my counter before he enters the shop and convince him about this product. He asked me, what do you do? I said, yeah, customer hai, if he wants to come, he comes to my counter. Otherwise, I'm not going to go to the customer and call him and please come, sir, and all that. I don't do that. So he gave me an advice, real advice. He said, whatever you do in life, never do a sales job because you are not meant to do a sales job. This is the advice that friend of mine gave me when I was graduating. And he was absolutely right, because if you are into sales, either customer has to come to you. If customer does not come, then you will have to go to the customer. Simple funda. Because customer nahi hai, to sale nahi. Right? And what does marketer does? He attracts the customer. Can somebody tells me the difference between sales and marketing? What is
So
your
sales marketing, like sales is just a part of marketing, and marketing is a huge term which basically it involves to the idea of launching a product to its sales and consumption of the product.
very good, very good. So sales is no doubt a part of marketing, because unless you understand sales, you will not be able to design the marketing campaign. In a simpler way, uh, marketing attracts, sale pushes, right? So in a very simple term, so marketing attracts. So whatever you do in marketing, that will attract the consumer. So consumer will come. So either a consumer should come to you, or you push the product and go to the consumer, right? So that is what the sales is. And when he gave me this advice, do you know what job I chose? I chose sales as my career, and I was not fit for sales. Let me tell you, I was literally. I'm telling you, there is no hidden facts under this. I was not fit for sales, but I chose a sales job just because I used to love challenges. I used to love challenges. So whenever people say ye nahi ho sakta, then I start. I say let me try. When people give up, I start. So that's it is not that I have developed this, but it was right from the beginning, right? So how it developed, I don't know, but it was there. And because of this thing, I said to myself, if I will do any job, I will do only sales, otherwise I'll not, right? And that is how I chose sales as a career. And it was a very successful career of 25 years, right? So that is how challenges can take you to different places. Okay, so now I have told you many things about myself. Now I want 3 things from you. What are those 3 things? I want you to tell me, what is that one thing you want about yourself the world should know? What is that one thing about yourself which you want the world to know about you? Secondly, what is your dream or wish? before you leave this world? What is your dream or wish? And what is stopping you or holding you, if at all? If at all, if nothing is holding you, you can say nothing is holding me. So three things. What about you want the world to know? What is your dream or wish? And what is holding you back? What is stopping you? होता ना? It's stop. ये मेरे को खींच रहा है, ये मेरे को रोक रहा है. That is what I want to know. So anybody who wants to start can share. Now this is one by one. Yes. Anyone? Anyone can open the mic and speak.
So can I
Yeah,
go
please.
first?
Yeah.
So the one thing about me that I want the world to know is basically that it is possible to excel in probably all of the three fields that is available in the country. Like I was a science student in my school and I did pretty well. I'm an art student now in college and I think I'm doing pretty well. And the career I want to choose, that is commerce and management, like where I want to like work in future. I want to do well there as well. So I want to tell people that it is possible that a science student can choose arts and then do well in marketing sector. And the second thing, my dreams and wishes. So all I want in my life is to like basically do well in my life, like to make my people happy. Everybody who's around me should be happy with me. And I wish I do not end up becoming a people pleaser. Like most of the people do end up becoming, either for a better job or for a better marriage perspective. I wish I do not become that in future. And the thing that is holding me back is uh, so there's nothing that is holding me back at the moment
Good.
that I can
Good.
think of.
Good. Very good. Very good. I really like that. You're Samiksha, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Next, please.
So may I?
Yes, please. Your name?
Good evening, sir. I'm Disha,
Okay.
and one thing that I would like the world to know about me is that I'm capable of more than what I appear to be. And second thing, what I dream of or wish for is I want to be successful in whatever field I go in my life. And I want to spread happiness, kindness in the world and around me, people with people around me. And third thing that what is holding me back, I feel that my nature of not being initiative enough, not being participative enough, and lack of self confidence is something I think is holding me back from achieving it.
Wonderful, Disha. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Thank you very much. Yes, please. Next.
May I?
Yeah.
May I, sir?
Yeah.
So, good evening. My name is Soumya Shukla.
Sorry, come
And
again.
so, my name is Soumya Shukla.
Shamya.
So, Soumya.
Soumya. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And so, I just want to say that the one thing that I want to convey the world is that every person has its own individuality, and you cannot underestimate someone. And so, my dream is I want to do something that I'm good at and I enjoy. And something that is holding me back is, I don't know, maybe sometimes self-doubting. So that's also.
Okay. Good. Thank you, Soumya.
May I,
Next.
sir?
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Myself, Nidhi Srivastava. And
Yeah.
sir, I want the world to know that whatever challenges that comes into our life is always will always take us to the step to success. And my goal is to be a charter financial analyst. Right now, I think there's not much thing that is holding me back. Maybe something which is holding me is lack of determination, and that's it, I guess.
Okay,
Can't
lack
really think much.
okay, wonderful. No worries. Thank you, Nidhi. Next, please. We have more people, right? Do we have more people?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
So,
can you please share?
myself, Swati Singh.
Yeah,
Actually, I want the world to know that even like I'm capable of doing whatever I want to do in my life. Like, and what I dream to like currently I would just want to be an HR in a company, and what's stopping me is maybe I think that I get distracted from things, and I think that's what is stopping me or like holding me back.
okay, okay. No worries, Swati. You need little more focus on the things what you do, so that can stop your distraction. Very good. Good. Next, please. Swati, Soumya, Disha, Nidhi have done.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Anu.
I want to know everyone about me. Whatever I choose, I can do. And my dream is to become my dream is to have a good, successful career in whatever I do. And what is holding me is my English speaking and my self-confidence and my English.
Okay. अनु पहले तो अपना ये निकाल दो कि इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग आपका होल्डिंग यू बैक. आई थिंक यू स्पीक वेरी गुड इंग्लिश. वट एवर यू हैव स्पोकन, it's no less than any good convent person can speak. So please ये तो remove कर दीजिए आप immediately, right?
सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है, किसी के सामने बोल पाऊंगी.
नो, आपने अभी बोला 10 जनों के सामने बोला आपने. सो आई थिंक नो वरीज, नो वरीज. गुड. नेक्स्ट, खुशी.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think that I don't want that people know me, world know me. I don't want that. And my dream is to be successful in that field, which I want, which I want to go. And the thing holding me back is my parents thinking about me. And I think that I can change them. I can change their thoughts as well.
Okay, okay. Very unique, Khushi. Just I need to spend what is holding you that you don't want world should know about you? Why you don't want world should know about you?
Sir,
Yes.
Oso is the person who's
Yeah.
everyone know them. And I think that because he's dead because everyone know them. And
Okay. 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 No worries. No worries. We will connect with you on this. No problem. Thank you, Kushi. Thank you for and also believing on changing the thinking of your parents. So that's a good initiative. This is what I have been doing, changing the thinking of people. right? You are one of them. If I can change your thinking, I would feel myself as successful. Wonderful. Thank you, Kushi. Sharmila,
Good evening, sir.
good evening.
I'm Sharmila Bharti Tudu.
Yeah.
My one thing I want the world to know about me is that they know me as Sharmila Bharti Tudu, not as a daughter of that or daughter of this. I want the people know that I am an individual as a Sharmila Bharti Tudu. And my dream is to have a stable life with,
Okay.
yes, thank you.
Anything holding you back?
The thing holding me back is that I did not have a stable job to acquire that life or any money.
Okay. 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 No worries. No worries. Fine enough. So I think we have covered all. Wonderful. Uh, why I asked you these three questions is that if you are doing a management course, or even if you are not doing a management course, or if you are a individual, a unique individual, uh, what capabilities you have, what talent do you have, what additional something different what you have, the world should know about it. The world should know about it. Now I will never come to know that Khushi doesn't want to tell about herself unless she speaks to me, right? Unless she speaks to me, right? अगर हम ये 8 सेशंस करके पूरे चले जाते, बट हमें पता नहीं चलता कि she doesn't want anything to know about her, right? So as a leader, whatever your capabilities are, whatever your talents are, whatever you're good at, many of you have mentioned that you want to do what you are good at, right? So you have to tell the world what you're good at the next possible opportunity. So whenever you get an opportunity, you must tell people what good thing you have. How do we buy things, although that is a later part, but nobody is sold unless what speciality that has is not told to the buyer, right? So we in this world, the world should buy us, right? Now you people are looking for jobs, you people are looking for a stable career, you people are looking for successful career, you people are looking for a happy life. Now this you will get when you achieve your goal, right? What is your goal? Your next goal may be the next employment, the best employment, the stable employment, the high paying employment. Now how will I suppose if you want to hire one of you out of the 10, so all the 10 I must know what they are good at, and I will hire one of you who fits my requirement, who fits the job requirement, isn't it? So that if I ask, you will tell no. You should find an opportunity and tell the world around you, tell the people around you, tell whom you interact with that this is what you are good at, right? This is what you can do. See, not everybody is like Dhoni, so yes, you must believe on destiny, you believe on kismat and all that stuff, but you have to make an effort. Do you know Dhoni was a cricketer? What was Dhoni?
So he used to play football in his school, and then he later went into cricket, and then he became a TT. because of the fact that his parents didn't approve of him playing cricket.
Yes, yeah. So you must have seen the movie. Yes, he worked in railways, and he was a football player. And moreover, he was a goalkeeper. Now, when he one day their school wicket keeper, cricket team's wicket keeper, was absent. He did not come, and they wanted badly somebody to keep the wickets. And they saw Dhoni, since he was a goalkeeper, he was collecting the balls. So the coach thought that यार wicket keeper को यही तो करना है. He has to collect the balls. ये बड़ी बॉल है, वो छोटी बॉल है. That's the only. But he is good at collecting the ball. So he is the best fit to be a wicket keeper. And they took him as a wicket keeper for the first time. Dhoni never was interested in cricket. He was interested in football, but he had a hidden talent. He got an opportunity and he became cricketer. Right? So not everybody gets this opportunity. Not everybody's coach will come and say, give you a chance. Okay, aap ye nahi ho, aap ye karo. Right? So you must tell what you are good at. That is, you should never, miss an opportunity. If you don't get opportunity, try and grab that opportunity. That's number one. Number two, always have your goal right. Like if my goal is not right, then my path will be different. I will not be able to walk on that path. Right? So my goal should be right, and it should be very, very specific, very, very specific. So that we will discuss on the SMART goal when we come on that. And let me tell you, the self-confidence, people have mentioned about self-confidence. Somebody has mentioned about that I do not talk, Now, not like YK Verma, who do not talk to the consumer, get into the sales and then marketing. Not everybody will happen with them. You will have to speak, right? And what is the fear? Pinpoint what is the fear which is holding you back, right? If you come to know what fear is holding you back, for some it might be that like somebody mentioned that she cannot speak English and she's speaking so well. I don't know why she has that kind of assumption that she cannot speak English. Secondly, whatever you are, howsoever you are, somebody also mentioned that we are unique. I am individual, as I'm unique, right? So everybody is unique. So you have uniqueness which no one other has. Now that's your uniqueness. So why are you worried about what other people has? You should not worry about what other people has. Think what you have and spread that. Right? So there is no need to fear, what other people would say. What you have, practice it, learn it, and go ahead. Right? So I think these are the three things which I wanted, and I'm happy that most of the people they don't have anything which is holding them back. Okay, let me start this with a beautiful ad of a motor company. Okay. What what uh, what is being communicated in this ad?
नजर हटी दुर्घटना घटी.
Nazar hati, durgatna ghati. Very good. Very good. What else do you find unique in this ad? What is different in this ad?
It's
The
really
way in
creative.
which
Creative in what sense?
Uh,
so the interpretation is very different from how we normally see it.
What is very different?
So the interpretation of the fact that you don't have to keep your eyes off the road, that
Okay.
is very different from how we normally see it.
Sorry, I did not get you.
Sir,
Interpretation.
yes,
Yeah.
sir. Sir, I meant to say that normally whenever we are seeing a cautionary ad, we
Yeah.
usually see that there's a third person who's driving the car
Right.
and he uses his phone or gets distracted and then
Right.
suddenly crashes. But
Right.
in this ad, the company, they are putting the viewers as the first person who are driving the car, and then they send the text, and just as they check the text, the car suddenly crashes. So it's kind of a live experience that is
Wonderful.
happening with them.
Wonderful, wonderful. If you would have been, if they would have been physically taking this workshop, I would have given you some kind of a prize. You know, that's yeah, really, absolutely. Now, uh, the uniqueness of this ad is just like what you mentioned, that it is making you feel as if you are driving the car, and it is making you feel that the mobile phone, the moment you know concentrate on mobile phone, there could be an accident. So you're absolutely right, that is the uniqueness. Now this ad is giving every audience as if he's the actor, as if he's acting in the movie, in the ad, right? So that is one of the uniqueness of this ad, and that's exactly what you pointed out. Somebody else wanted to say something. Is something different? No. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful observation, Samiksha. Yeah, good. Okay, I'll show you one more ad. Oh, sorry. Okay. Fine. Can you just scan this on a WhatsApp and join the WhatsApp group? Just scan this code and join the WhatsApp group. Yes, 2 people have joined. Rest. Three, 4. Yes, please, quickly, so that others. 4. Are you able to join? Anybody is having any problem? 3 to 5. Five people have joined. Rest, please quickly do it. If any problem, please let me know. Uh, rest of the people are there or not? Only 5 people have joined. Okay. Now, there's a link on this WhatsApp. Please, okay. Last person I've joined. Again, I'm sending the link. Please click on the link. This has got a quiz, a small quiz on your understanding about the marketing and promotions. So difference between whether it is marketing or promotion. Kindly do this quiz. It will just take 5 minutes. And once you do the quiz, please submit. It will also show the score to you. Once you have finished the quiz, just send a message done.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
What I have to write in your organization?
You can write, you are a student.
Yes, sir.
I just mention your college name.
Okay.
Yeah. Or you can mention YSI, Young Skill India, whatever. We received a couple of responses. Please hurry up, others. Okay. Fine. So I got the feel of the understanding, and I will discuss this quiz a little later. Currently, let's understand the difference between marketing and promotion. See, number one difference of marketing is that it is building a brand, or it is building a communication. So it is a long term. It's not like short term. Now promotion is a short term, right? So we have 1+1 promotion. Now that is a short term, and both are meant to increase the sale. Even marketing also increase the sale, but promotion is a short term thing. It's not a permanent. Like you see the big billion sale on Flipkart, the Prime Day sale on Amazon. Now that lasts only for a couple of days, right? Or only one day, or so that's a promotion, right? Now if you are along with the sale, if you are promoting something, if you're also advertising the promotion of the company, then it becomes both, right? So you are promoting also, and you're marketing also. So you're marketing the company and promoting the products, right? So promotion is a short term, and it does not last long, but marketing, it lasts long, right? It's a over a period of time. So like we say, building a brand. Now the brand does not get built overnight, or in 7 days, or in 2 days, right? So it takes time to build the brand. So that is what marketing is. So anything which is done, which is long term, that will have the marketing. Now if you want me to take one now the first question is happy hours. Now happy hours is a short term, right? Happy hours is a short term, so it's only 6 to 8. So that's a promotion. So that's a limited time promotion. Now market research to understand. Now if a business does a market research to understand and design, now that's very obvious that it's a marketing. Now a business designs an advertising campaign to create awareness of a new product, right? So which communicates its unique benefit. Now it's a marketing. Now Tesla emphasizes environmental sustainability, cutting edge technology, and performance for EV. It's a pure marketing, isn't it? So they are building the electric vehicle brand, right? Then you have a company runs a social media campaign. Now social media campaign is a marketing. It's a long term, so it will not, it will take time, to develop the brand. By providing free sample. Now if it is providing free sample, then it's a promotion, right? So whenever a company is providing free sample, so that the customer can taste and buy the product, right? So sampling is a kind of a promotion. Limited time offer 20%, again it's a promotion, right? Big billion sales, it's a promotion. Amazon Prime Day, is a promotion, right? A store run, buy one, get one free. It's a promotion, right? Just do it. Pure marketing, right? They are building the brand. Just do it. So they are building the Nike brand. Just do it. Air India offers Maharaja Club loyalty program. It's frequent flyers, right? That is to attract the customer. Loyalty is for what? To attract the customer. Pure marketing, right? Coca-Cola running a Share a Coke campaign where the company personalizes bottle with popular names. Pure promotion, right? It's a short term. When it is a short term, it's a promotion. Okay, so let's go further. You have seen one ad. Now I want to show you another ad. Just have a look.
मेरे बेटे को जीत की आदत तब लगेगी जब वो मुझे हराएगा, तब नहीं जब मैं उसे जीतने दूंगी। आखिर आदतें ना एक दिन में बनती हैं ना आसानी से, और ये बच्चों को घर बैठे नहीं सिखाया जाता। तो जिस दिन वो मुझे हराएगा, मैं जीत जाऊंगी। सिर्फ एक माँ अच्छी आदतों की अहमियत समझती है, इसलिए मैं उसे रोज बॉर्नवीटा देती हूँ।
Very good. So what is unique about this ad? What is unique about this ad?
Sir, they have solely focused on the ad was solely focused on mothers, and they have put an emotional connect that the mother and the child have with each other to market the product.
Right. Wonderful. So one thing is very clear, that it is emotional. And what makes this ad emotional?
So the connection between a mother and a son.
Okay, conviction. Very good. What else makes it emotional?
So the fact that it conveys a mother always wants something good, or always wants the best for his child.
Right. Yes. Mother wants best for the child. And she also tells that, ye ghar baith ke nahi milta hai. You will have to go out, right? So that means a child has to work hard, to earn something, right? But still, there is a very unique, saying in this ad which makes it more emotional. What is
The
that?
last part of the ad, which is
तैयारी जीत की
Yeah. What is the last part?
तैयारी जीत की that.
तैयारी जीत की. उससे पहले
सर कि जिस दिन वो मुझे हराए, जिस दिन वो मुझसे जीत, मैं हार जाऊंगी, उस दिन वो, मतलब जिस दिन वो मुझसे जीतेगा मैं जीत जाऊंगी. That particular dialogue at the end.
Samiksha, I must say that you have a very sharp brain, and you have a very good observation power and analytical power, which is the requirement of a marketer, right? So exactly this line, which says, "जिस दिन वो मुझे हराएगा, मैं जीत जाऊंगी." See the emotion. If you just speak this line, आपके goosebumps आएंगे, आपके रोंगटे खड़े हो जाएंगे. That makes it more emotional, right? So now we have watched, these two ads, and what comes out loud and clear is, and इस ad में आपने देखा प्रोडक्ट है ही नहीं. दोनों ad में आपने देखा प्रोडक्ट एंड में आता है, right? The product comes at the end. Now, that clearly tells that products are not sold what they have. Products are sold by emotions, by how you make other feels. Can you make people sitting in the cinema hall feel as if they are driving the car? They will buy the car. If you can make a mother emotional, with your ad, mother will buy your Bonvita. They are not saying any feature, any benefit of the product. No feature, no benefit. Both the ads you have seen, no feature. एक feature नहीं बताया उन्होंने, एक benefits नहीं बताया, and these two ads are the most successful ads, right? So they have done wonders. They have done wonders, right? So just imagine, learn that as a marketer, you have to understand human being. You have to understand the emotions of people, right? It is not only the product. Yes, product is there. It will sell. And once the people buy it, it has to have some, weight, in some benefits in the product. But to sell the product, what you need is emotional connect. Now that is most important, emotional connect. So if you can connect with people emotionally, you are bound to sell far better than what the product will sell, right? Okay. And of course, this ad also we have seen, the Dairy Milk ad, which was a very famous ad. Now, ये है Dr. Philip Kotler. आपने नाम सुना होगा. I'm sure you have, if you have taken marketing, he is the guru of marketing, father of marketing. You can call whatever. Now, he says that marketing is a science and art to explore and delivering the value to satisfy the needs of target marketing at a profit. Now, there are a lot of things which has come. Number one, profit. Number two, target marketing. Number three, value. Value of a product. Value of a product. And needs. So do you agree that marketing is satisfying needs of consumer? Do you all agree? Can
Yes,
I say marketing is satisfying needs of consumer? Is it right? Or something else? Is it correct to say that marketing is satisfying needs of consumer? Yes? Anu?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with this? Do you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Amiksha? Marketing
Yes, sir, I
is
do.
Marketing is satisfying the needs of consumer. Of course,
Yes,
along with profit, target market, giving value in the product. Now, do you buy only when you have need? No?
no, sir.
Then? When do you also buy?
Sometimes
Huh?
when we desire for a product.
Ah, that's exactly I wanted. Sometimes when we desire the product, not need. Need is different. Need is, very basic, right? But marketing is also, addressing the desires of people, the wants of people, right? So it will make a definition of marketing complete if I say that, the art and science of exploring people's and the product and delivering the value to satisfy the needs and wants and desires of target marketing at a profit, right? So it is not only needs, but also desires and wants. Now, let me explain you what is value. Very simple. Don't get confused or don't get worried about seeing a lot of things here. Let's focus here. What is firm economics? Now, say take for example any firm will produce a product, right? So that is the cost price. So whatever the price is, whatever the cost is used to produce a product is the cost price. Now then you have the product price to the consumer, that is called MRP, you can say maximum retail price, or the product price to the consumer. Now the difference between the cost of the product and what we are selling to the consumer is the profit, correct? So we suppose we took 100 rupees to produce one mineral water. We are selling that mineral water at 180 rupees. So 80 rupees is company's profit, right? Now, the value to customer, it has to be 180 minimum, bare minimum. Then a consumer will pay 180. Now, the perceived value to the consumer must be higher. It should be more than 180, right? It can be 200, 250. Now that is value to the customer, And that is called the buyer surplus or the customer benefit. So customer feels I am buying a product which is worth 250 at a price of 180. So now these three things are absolutely clear. The cost price, the price to consumer, and the value price, perceived value by consumer. Right? I will buy a Bisleri water for 20 rupees only if I feel that it is worth 20 rupees. If I feel it is worth 15 rupees, I will not buy it. Isn't it? So I must get higher value. We go to the shops. आपने देखा होगा, you must be doing a lot of bargaining, right? So a person says 500 rupees. You say nahi bhaiya 200 mein dena hai. Then he comes at 300. You come back home saying, oh my God, I have got a value product which is 500 at 300 rupees, right? So you feel good. That is what the value is. Now, when firm charges less than the willingness to pay. Now, suppose a customer is ready to pay 180 rupees for a particular product. Now, when a company will keep a price below 180, in which scenario it will happen?
So if the sales of that particular product is not happening at the moment and they just want to dispatch the product as soon as they can at lower prices.
Okay, very good. That is one of the option. So if my product is not selling, so I will reduce the price what the customer is willing to pay. That is one. Second.
So maybe the cost of that product is not that high, or maybe that product, maybe that product is being sold on a higher price, maybe somewhere else, and at a different place it is being sold at a lower price.
Okay.
So that's why also.
Okay, very good. So that could be another reason. Maybe somebody is buying your product and selling at a lower price. Very good. So these two conditions. What else?
So when they want to expand the reach of the product rather than just focusing on the profit.
Very good. That's another thing. They are not focusing on the profit, but they want to expand the product. What could be the fourth reason?
Competition in the market.
Yes.
Competition in the market.
Arey wah, wah. Can you clap for Anu, please? She deserves a clap. When there is a competition in the market, isn't it? So when the competition comes, who gets the benefit? Consumer gets the benefit, right? So if there is a competition in the market, so you will have to meet the demand. You will have to keep the price, keeping in mind the competition, right? And if you want to win over the competition, you may have to reduce your price, right? Very good, Anu. I really like that. Wonderful. Now, so this is clear. Now, I have three cases. Cost price 100 rupees, MRP 140, perceived value 180. Perceived value by the consumer, right? So it is being sold at 40 rupees and customer is getting 40 rupees as the value, perceived value, and company is making 40 rupees as a profit. Now there is a second case where the cost price is 110, taking 50 rupees as profit, market price is 160, and the perceived value by the consumer is 210. So customer benefit is 50 rupees. Third case, customer benefit is 60 rupees and company's benefit is 100 and company benefit again is 60 rupees. Profit is 60 rupees. Now you as a buyer, which one would you buy?
So product valuing 120.
Product valuing 120. Okay. That is third one.
Yes,
So
sir.
when product is giving same level of satisfaction, then I will buy lesser price product.
Very good. Very good. So, okay. I mean, when you say that same level of offering, yes, it is not the same level of offering. It is little better. Like 40, 50 value is little better. 60 value is little further better. But I agree with you. There are consumers who would not like to spend higher amount just for the additional benefit. Just for the additional benefit. Very good. So I think that makes it very, very clear that we can provide higher values only to the consumer who desires, who wants. Otherwise, there will be people who just need the product. So people who need the product, they will buy the first one. The people who not only need the product, but also desire the product, they will buy this one, right? So clear segmentation of market is happening. So there are consumers who will buy only just to satisfy their needs. There are consumers in the market who will not only buy to satisfy the needs, but also to satisfy their desires and wants. And so customer buys more when you increase the gap between value and the price at a fair price. Like Anu mentioned, that if the prices are higher, then I may not be interested. So it should be fair to my pocket and it should be fair to my category. And firms will earn more profit when there is more gap between cost and price. Very simple. Okay. It's 8 o'clock. So I think I must stop here. And if there is any questions, any comments, you're welcome to say.
Yeah. So basically, it's better. I will request to share your feedback before when you started. What kind of thinking was there, and after 2 hours, what kind of change you were experiencing? Because it all started with the change, the word change. So, are you really experiencing the change? Rather than saying ki whether we have got change or not. So are you experiencing the change? Because that is the most important thing. So let's start with Samiksha. Yes, Samiksha, share your feedback because your name is also the same, review. Samiksha, feedback. Yeah. So let's start with you.
Yes,
Quick
sir.
feedback.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I actually feel that the hidden talents I had, like sir had also pointed out, that I'm good at observing and things like that. So I think I'm able to put that to a good use. So yeah, I do notice some changes.
What is the feedback after 2 hours? What exactly you are feeling right now? That's fine that at least you have observed one of the skill and you can become a good marketeer in future. But what kind of feeling you have after attending the session? How are you feeling?
So I'm actually quite happy. I was able to recognize that I was able to point out many of the things that were relevant in those two advertisements. Like it gave me a sense of satisfaction that I can actually plan on making my career in marketing, like
Okay,
I
great.
have always wanted to.
Okay, great. Yes, Sarmila, would you like to share your feedback for the day?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, share.
I got to yes, I got to know the many things about marketing and promotions, and I also know that I have to accept the any challenges that I get in my life and how I can handle the challenges. And I also got to know about more myself that what I can do and not. Thank you.
Brilliant, brilliant. I think it's more than sufficient. Yes, Soumya Sukla, share your feedback for the day.
Yes, so I think the classes were very interactive and it kind of helped because if if the classes were not interactive, uh, I wouldn't have got the confidence to speak. So I think, yeah, they were so good.
Great, thank you.
It
Yeah,
was good.
Swati.
So actually, I came to know much about marketing. That's basically it is a difference between marketing and promotion. And I also came to know, like, I also learned to observe things much better. And yes, and
Great. So very well, set rules of management principles are being set down. Yeah. Yes, Khushi. Mike.
I'm feeling satisfied by joining this class and and I have got today's lesson uh, changes with challenge.
Wow.
Challenges.
So now you are excited to take the challenge. Huh? Great.
Yes.
Yes, Disha.
So I think the classes were very interesting and engaging, and I got to know a lot about marketing in a very practical manner. So it was very wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah, Anu Kumari.
So I know about promotion and marketing, difference between promotion and marketing, and also about choice and yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, Nidhi.
Yes, so the class was very interesting, and so earlier we used to focus on theoretical knowledge. We knew how we should pursue the customer, but the two examples of advertisement that sir showed us really gave us the importance of how to have a control over the mind of a consumer in order to make him or her buy the product. And it was very good. And sir also told us how to be innovative and focus on our right brain.
Yeah, he is also my mentor, so you can understand his level of efficiency. So he helped me to whatever I am today, right? Yeah, so you can understand that you guys are so lucky that you are getting all the stuff from him directly, which I was not
Yes,
that
sir.
much lucky. But anyway, somehow I stole some of the ideas and thoughts from him and made myself. Yes, sir. I would like to understand from you that how was your interaction with the young students? They are BA first year students, so and they are very intelligent. I'm really happy to, So I need your feedback as well about their talent and their interaction level. Yeah.
Wonderful. Everybody, um, I saw some of the sessions, and I have seen people giving break after 1 hour, and here nobody asked for a break, and everybody was so active. So I mean that shows their engagement level, and their interest level, and they have really, I mean, all of them, and particularly Samiksha. I mean, absolutely. I mean, they are not. They are for different category. They are from different thing. They are not. They can. I don't know where they will go. So it's like that. So and everybody, in the sense, it's a small group, no doubt about it. But they all are very active. They all have. Their all minds are thinking, because my aim is, ये तो फ्लिप कॉटलर दे देगा जो मैंने बताना है, वो तो एक बुक पढ़ेंगे तो आपको मिल जाएगा, बट माय एम इज नॉट टू गिव यू अ बुक नॉलेज. माय एम इज टू मेक योर माइंड थिंक, right? And if I'm little bit successful in making your mind think better, I think you will achieve whatever you want. जो भी आपके goals हैं, जो भी आपके wishes हैं, that you will achieve, without any support.
And this is the real change which I am working for, कि अगर कल को विकसित भारत बनाना है तो अगर आप फर्स्ट ईयर से ही बच्चों को ट्रेन करके यू आर कन्वर्टिंग अ नॉर्मल ग्रेजुएट, ऑर्डिनरी ग्रेजुएट इनटू अ मैनेजमेंट ग्रेजुएट, तो आप सोचो सर कि ये बच्चे जाके कितना धमाल मचाएंगे, कितना कितना सक्सेसफुल रहेंगे अपने लाइफ में, अगर ये फर्स्ट ईयर से इतने टैलेंटेड हो गए तो
बिल्कुल
अगला 2 साल ये तूफान मचा के रख देंगे, एंड दे विल डू वंडर्स इन देयर लाइफ.
आई थिंक एक और चीज मैं इन सबको बोलना चाहता हूँ कि कईयों ने बताया कि मैं जॉब HR में जॉब करना चाहती हूँ, या मैं अपनी स्टेबल जॉब लेना चाहती हूँ, मेरे को अभी नहीं मिल रहा है. लेट मी टेल यू, यहाँ पे जो टैलेंट है ना, companies are dying to get these kind of people. Companies are dying. Let me very clearly, please don't think that you need a job. More than you need a job, they need people like you, right? So it is balanced. It is not that only one person needs a job. आपको कभी लो नहीं होना है कंपनी के सामने, because company needs people like you. और अगर मेरे को जरूरत होती तो मैं आज यहाँ से 4-5 ले जाता.
ये पहला दिन है सर अभी. अभी 6 महीने बाद ये प्रोडक्ट तैयार होगा.
No, very
But
good.
thank you very much, sir, for your valuable time, and out of such a busy schedule, you have taken your time to build the Viksit Bharat, real Viksit Bharat.
My pleasure.
With the real people, because laborers cannot create a Viksit Bharat, only managers can create like this, and thinking mind, right? So with this, thank you very much for the day, sir, and to you, all of you, and maybe tomorrow we are connecting again at 6 o'clock.